trying to remember what my plan was. Losing my mind. Can't figure out where I put stuff.
What are you looking for?
I had a Sharpie, a little fine point Sharpie, and I had a...
I just asked you for a Sharpie, asshole.
Yeah,
I ain't got a Sharpie.
I wasn't gonna let you use my fine point Sharpie on that. That's for, you know, that's my fucking precision shit, man. I wasn't gonna let you do that.
Well, it's not like I'm laying out a pair of $300 pieces of copper bus or anything.
I know how you...
Can't imagine why we'd need a fine tooth Sharpie for that.
See, that's the thing though, I still don't know
See,
what the hell,
do you see what I'm working with here? Do you see? Yeah, it's like this. Hey, I don't want to hear you shit. Now you're throwing stuff at me?
Yeah, I'm throwing shit.
Nothing but nice to him. So, here, I'll show you guys, what? Did you find it? You happy?
No! Sometimes I
Alright. So it's Monday, 8/27, 16:22 hours, and here's what's up. This is Geekmobile Unit 1, also known as Anya, and it's for Schnecht. The down here, that's the slave cylinder for the clutch, and it goes in and it actuates the throwout bearing, and the throwout bearing said, screw you guys, I'm going home, so it died. So this is the engine I have, and I'll get a shot in here so you can see it. There's the tag on the engine, okay? There's the official engine tag, and it's a 1997 Honda Del Sol S. Giving it the throwout bearing shot. Well, here, I'll just show you. I'll just show you. The only way to replace the throwout bearing is to open the transaxle bell housing case. Well, to do that, you gotta take the engine out of the car, which sucks because the throwout bearing is a little tiny piece. It's not that big a piece. It's not that hard to change a throwout bearing. The hard part is this is one of those Sagan problems where if you want to make an apple pie from scratch, well, first you got to invent the damn universe, and that's just a pain in the ass. So let's get under here with a flashlight and give you guys a look. Now, there's my, okay, here's where we're headed, is inside this piece right here. Okay, that's, get a light and the camera. Okay, this is where we want to go. We want to be in here. This is the transmission, the bell housing, the oil pan. That's engine up there, okay? Oh, hey, check out my awesome enhanced exhaust system. That's courtesy of Joe Simon, because he's just that badass. And you know what? It works. It's ghetto. It's actually made from a bit of a tin can and some wire, but it works, and I'm not bitching about it. But I gotta take the whole engine out to do that. Well, right now my car is in a very sad state of all show no go. Okay, it's really pretty, really awesome paint job, really crappy stock engine. Now when
he's compensating for something, just saying.
Hey, it's my Irish curse. It's what I gotta do. Let him in. So, since I got to take the engine out of the car, in just taking the engine out of the car, I got to replace the exhaust system because the exhaust is pooched. So I got to do that. I got to replace the half shafts because I put new half shafts on when I got it and they suck. There's a lot to do, and if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to go through the hell of taking the engine out, well, the car's got 150,000 miles on it. So, actually, I think it's got more. I think it's got 170. And it's a 97, so it's got some years on it. I cannot bring that down with one hand, so I'm just gonna set that on the safety stops and call it good. So if I'm going to do all this, engine upgrade time. Might as well. Got to tear that one apart. Might as well get new engine, sort that out. So what I want is your help. I want your brains, because there's a lot of tuner guys out there. There's a lot of ricer guys out there. I want to know the best engine to put in that car. Now this is what I want. Normally aspirated. I don't want to mess with turbos and all that shit. I don't need it. Cheap. Reliable. Bolt in. No major surgery. We're not going to put a vet engine in it or some shit like that. I want nice, probably a B16 something or other. Nice drop-in. VTEC is mandatory. I want VTEC. Oh my god, I want VTEC. But I want the most bang for the buck I can get. And let's go from there. So, yeah. Now, what do you got going on?
Honorable mention, Grand Rapids Steel.
Yes, Central Iron and Steel.
Central Iron and Steel.
Yep.
Cut this for us for free.
Really?
No charge.
Thank you, guys.
You could probably thank Moose. He said, yeah, I usually send some cute blonde girl down here.
Yeah, that's the 6-foot blonde discount. You send Moose in there in the right skirt. Okay, like when we need various.
That's how we get 20 cents extra.
Yeah. When we need various industrial things at a discount or something, we send Moose in a skirt, and wow, they'll give her anything.
Yeah, they said, no, I never cut copper before, so it did twist a couple of them. But
that'll be fine. We can smack it out with a hammer.
We can straighten them out. But yeah.
All right, so a couple of these are no good.
Yeah, some of them are straight.
But this is going to get hammered into shape, and we'll drill them on the CNC. Once we get our measurement, we'll run them through the sheet router and just, and we've got our holes.
Yeah, I mean, we got 4 good ones here, easy, so
yeah.
No problem.
All right, cool. Well, the goal is I want to have enough for this, and I want to have enough for this.
Oh, yeah, you got that.
So, all right, cool. All right, we'll be back.
Well, for the name of aesthetics.
Hey, Batman.
Yeah.
It's not going down.
No. You know why? It's not
Interference.
straight. Because this pole isn't flush and flush. So, which means shit down where I need it to shit down. So now I can adjust this, since, you know, I'm not fighting with another shelf like I was. So I can get this in place where I want it to be. Push in on that side.
Huh?
Push in on that side.
Push
trying to
in.
get this as flush as possible.
Okay, where am I pushing?
Down here, so I can get this
okay.
piece as flush with
Well,
the...
I got to grab there and push here. And
Yeah.
That good?
It's not moving though. Come on.
Oh my God, my day is just getting longer and longer and longer.
Why? What's going on?
I gotta be at Western Michigan University at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
You got that on there yet?
Well,
So you're doing bad things with my left nut.
Just release yourself first,
Okay.
because it's not pulling itself in now. It's loose now. So get it pulled. Fickle. Fickle, fickle, fickle. There we go. So damn fickle.
Where might Lisa meet?
Who?
Lisa.
Who's Lisa?
I don't know.
Me.
Moose Laisel.
Right.
Oh.
Hang on. I'll be back. 1756 hours, and it's time for a lesson in dynamics processing with Bill Jones.
Yep.
What you got there, Bill?
So I'm installing, well, 8 channels of compressor limiters.
Really shitty compressor limiters.
Hey, you know, you gotta go with what you got. This is what we got. So
Okay.
So a couple of Behringer, what?
Multicom Pro XLs.
Yeah. They're not bad. They worked pretty good for me in the past.
Plus, it's an excellent test tone source if you need a 60 hertz hum to, test your signal path.
Damn it. Not really. They've been pretty good for me.
Yeah.
I've had more problems with the preamp I bought, which was a piece of crap, pretty much.
And who made that?
I don't know. It's in the box. It's in the actual Gator box. I'm having a real good run with this so far. This is why I don't do installations, I think. Because I suck at this.
So what does it mean to have a 4-channel compressor limiter?
So basically what it'll allow us to do is cut out a lot of the like mic-to-mic crosstalk, background, low-level noise of people, you know. Hopefully.
Isn't that what a gate does?
They're compressor limiter gates.
So they're like compressor limiter expander gates.
Yep.
Okay.
So they do it all.
So what does an expander and a gate and a compressor and a limiter do?
I don't actually know the technical jargon. Like, what is it, you know, like the...
Really?
Takes to the waveform and does this and this.
No, like just break it simple.
Oh.
Keep it simple.
Well, the gate will knock down... The gate will knock down, like, incoming noise. Like I said, like, if me and someone else are sitting across from a room on 2 different mics, the signal from my mic is going to obviously be stronger when I'm talking, and so it's going to pick...
Do you know what a gate does?
Yeah, it doesn't let that through. It'll prevent, if it's set right, it'll prevent me from being picked up on the other guy's
Yeah,
mic.
but do you know how a gate does that? Like, do you know the definition
Nope,
of like?
that's why I said I don't know the scientific stuff. I just know what
a
it
gate sets a. It's like the squelch knob on an old CB radio.
does. Yeah.
It sets a low noise threshold that all noise below this dB level, nothing happens.
Right.
Once the input signal reaches a certain point, it lets everything through.
After a certain delay. Yeah.
Not necessarily after. Well, there's a microscopic delay, but yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying you can set.
Usually on a gate, you get one knob, and that's the level.
Yeah. You get a gate.
Okay.
Gate, a threshold. What else? dB ratio, which I've never really played around with. I don't really know. And then an amplifier, and then a peak limiter.
And see, a limiter is a pretty simple one to explain. That creates a soft or hard, depending,
Pretty much.
limit to the maximum output volume. It's a max volume limiting knob.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can't imagine why I bought these. I bet you can't figure out why these exist.
I've got a lot of passion.
No, well, it's because you got a lot of passion.
I got a lot of passion.
But I bought these before I knew you.
Oh.
So think about the things that I do and the people I know, and why do I have these?
Because you piss a lot of people off and they yell at you a lot.
That's true. That's possible.
It's primarily because you're so mean.
It's because I'm mean. You're
Yeah.
right. No, I bought these because Lisa gets excited and she likes to yell. And then I get excited and I like to yell.
Yeah, but you drink a lot, so you've got a
So
reason.
that's my excuse?
Yeah.
Alcoholism
Yeah.
is an excuse.
By the way, you want to know a rack secret?
Sure.
When installing equipment in a rack,
Go from bottom to top.
put the bottom 2 screws in first, and then
Yeah.
it'll hold itself.
I think we've had this debate before.
You
about
could debate it,
stresses.
but I'm still right. It's not true of all equipment all the time, but the majority of equipment, most of the time, will safely hold itself for a few moments on its bottom 2 screws while you would get the top 2 installed.
Yeah. I think it's 6 of one, half dozen of another. Honestly.
And I think you look fat in those shorts.
I think I look fat all the time.
I still love
You
you.
skinny bastard.
Don't
Don't
hate,
turn sideways.
Don't
You'll
hate me
disappear.
because I'm beautiful.
No, I'll hate you for... What the hell?
What is that shit?
I don't know. Flat top and a whole bag of Phillips. Flat top. It's a nice haircut in there.
Hey, don't be knocking on Bruce. He loves you.
I never knock on Bruce.
Bruce is your real friend.
His name's not Flat top.
Could be.
Could be. That's what the ladies call him. Ah! They're stalking me. You can slide my stuff out of the way if you need to.
No, I just heard what is that shit, and I figured it's something worth watching.
So why making video of it?
I don't know if I'm that worth watching. I don't really do that.
Well, not when you don't know what a compressor, a limiter, expander, and a gate do.
Wow.
And you're the guy building a radio station.
I must just be a
expect better
terrible
of you.
human being.
You are. You're the guy building a radio
I
station. I
must
expect
go
better
throw
of you.
myself from the highest peak.
No, but I might have to
For-
run over your foot with a forklift
Why would you do that?
While reading you the-
How is that going to help me in radio?
while reading you
that
a
doesn't give me a...
Tascam technical manual. No, Audigy maybe. Not Behringer. That's just mean. But who makes really good compressor?
That's the thing. I'm not...
Audix.
I'm not
Audix
a
makes
huge
good
audio
stuff.
nerd. I just like yelling at people. I think it's fun. It's part of the reason why I like to watch things with Gordon Ramsay. I could watch him yell at people. It's fun.
I don't know. I think the best yeller would be Samuel L. Jackson.
That's true, but he's a movie yeller.
Yeah.
He's not in. I wouldn't imagine him in real life just chewing someone's ass out. Just really doesn't.
Have you ever seen The Long Kiss Goodnight?
Yes, and like I said,
That's some of the best Samuel L. Jackson yelling there is.
I'm not saying he's not a good actor. He's a great actor. I'm saying in real life, I can't imagine he's yelling at people. Yeah, exactly. If I'm walking down the street and I run into Samuel L. Jackson, the likelihood that he's going to start ripping me a new one.
Well, for you, pretty high.
Yeah, some days. See, if I'd left the wheels on, I could easily roll this thing around and now patch it together. But I didn't. I could get just
because you're a horrible
I could go
person
get
and you like to break shit.
Of ball bearings.
That was a
just pour them all
perfectly
over
good
the
rack.
floor and then just slide it around.
That was a perfectly good rack until you took the wheels off the damn thing.
Still a perfectly good rack.
Just so it could fit under the
Perfectly
desk,
good
which is
racks.
a dumb shit reason to do it.
Hey.
I loved that rack. That's an end table rack. Okay, that's an end table rack. And you had to go and take all the casters off it. I'm not happy when you're breaking shit. It's a good rack.
Breaking shit.
Yeah, you could have put the desk on 2x4s and it would have been fine.
Right, because that looks classy.
You stain it right. It can be classy.
Put the car up on blocks while we go on vacation. No one will steal it.
And you put I grew up in Coopersville where we have a washer and dryer on the front porch. So,
Can't help with that. I really can't.
Okay.
Because when we think class.
What's up, Dave?
Coopersville.
Love you too, Dave.
How you doing?
Coopersville's classy. We got culture. Agriculture.
Yeah.
Spittoon contest every Friday at the bar.
That ain't a bad idea. That could be a good morale booster here.
When you're in the bathroom, don't spit on the floor. Use the cuspidor. That's what it's for. Yeah, it's okay. Shut up.
Wow.
It's the only spittoon joke I had. That's all I got.
Now spit. Ding.
Oh, you kids, you kids.
So we're doing this.
All right, we'll be back when Bill actually stops breaking shit.
I thought we were breaking it.
There's a couple boxes by the big.
All right, time is 18:32 hours, and we're getting ready for dinner break here, and we're doing dinner at the lab. We're just doing burgers on the grill for everybody, and yeah, that's. I'm just gonna let you explain this.
Well, they got a pineapple for grilling, and we don't have a big knife here, so I volunteered to help. And
Okay.
as usual, I attack problems with power tools.
All right, so you rock out with your bad self there.
Oh, you know what would really help?
If you plug it in.
Plugged it in. Dave, can you bring the camera back over here, Dave?
Forgot which way was forward.
Let's try that. Oh, that's the nicest smelling thing I've ever cut on here.
When cutting pineapple, you don't want to use a bone blade. Or a hard wood blade for that. Oh, no, she's following it.
Not a very symmetrical pineapple.
Well, we can fix that. Run it through the planer next.
Yeah, that looks good.
nail in it?
That's pineapple.
It's objecting to that.
It's a little over lubricated.
Oh, okay.
Gee, I wonder why.
I don't know.
I ain't cleaning that.
Oh, actually, I was thinking a 2x4 or 2 through it. Clean up just fine.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
No problem.
Just fine. Just fine.
And it'll smell nice. Oh, that's nasty.
Citric acid pulp. With sawdust.
I've had worse come out of this machine, actually.
Pissed it off.
I did.
Oh, it's all sorted out now.
Yeah, it's very, very lubricated. At the
Yeah.
moment.
Well, that's dripping wet, so.
It's the wet resaw blade on it.
Okay.
For wet trees,
Okay.
it can handle a little moisture.
Okay. A little,
A little more
but
wet than a tree, though.
yeah, you're asking a lot of that. All
Well,
right.
fortunately, that's all I needed. Dave, all your slices are the same thickness.
I would say we'd let Jabroni clean the saw out, but he'll clean it out with a spoon. Like, all right, it's not so bad.
Well, it's
Tell
just,
you what,
it's
we
just
used to
maple.
take the pork bandsaw,
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, you have this pile of just marrow and fat. You take it home and you make gravy. It's delicious.
I'm gonna do the onion now.
Oh, okay. Well,
That gravy was? Oh. So who doesn't like teriyaki on the pineapple? I guess I wouldn't mind if it was like a normal butcher shop, but that was a Myers butcher shop. Oh. Yeah, that was what started off.
Not nearly as fun. What do you know? This one smells like onion.
How's that working out for you?
Onion juice up my nose.
it gets a little fussy, but it's not too bad.
And now we have onions for the burgers.
Cool.
Sawdust just soak that up.
another one. Doing little spinies like this, you want to make sure you go across the wheel, else you're going to cut a groove into your wheel, and that just isn't a good thing to do to your wheel. Keep forgetting there's another side. Horrible person.
I know, I fail. I'm not a very good barbecue anyway.
So what you making, Dave?
We got teriyaki burgers with
Bandsaw pineapple.
Yeah, onion. A little bit of happiness.
Cool.
Looks really good now. I'm just gonna let them drip happiness. My fire was too hot, so once all this stuff's done, these will be cooked all the way through.
Okay.
Time to test fit. Now if I do this right, the fencing should be just on top of the shelf. Put the shelf back in. Just like that. And we'll have little staples
Perfect.
that'll hold it down on the wood.
Okay.
That's fucking perfect.
Grab the other one.
God, you're neat.
See how, I want to see how good your luck holds out.
Well, it's not look, because the spacing on the shelves are exactly the same, and I cut the black pieces exactly the same. I love how you say it's luck, not, skill.
You gotta line it up.
Best way possible. I can't really see it. Should have done the bottom one first, Batman. Could have seen what the hell you were doing. No, I just can't see. Come on.
You want to go to your right. Left. That's straight in. A little right.
You know what?
There you
Might
go.
be over.
Little left. That straight in. There you go. Hang on. You're hitting.
I thought a little bit.
Huh?
Just gotta push up a little bit.
You got back out of here.
I gotta trim a little more off that one.
I don't think that's going up anymore. Oh, no. Here.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. That's lovely.
And then we'll have a big diamond plate cabinet door on this side for servicing.
That's cool. That's the.
This keeps fingers out.
Yep, that's our safety system there.
And once Bruce is done with the wiring, a cage will go here underneath. A little strip along the top.
All right, hop on the panel saw, cut me a top. That's too small.
Right, it is,
because it doesn't go in. Yeah, yeah.
That's the right width.
It's the right width, just the length is too short, but you're used to that.
I don't want to make you feel inferior again.
Okay, cut me a top from a nice smooth piece because we're going to laminate it with countertop Formica. So, yeah.
So we're just doing plywood with Formica?
Yeah, we're just going to do plywood. Well, I can't do it in the UHMW. It'll bow. It's got to be, it's either this or MDF, and MDF doesn't do shock loads real well.
Same thing instead of.
It's going to be the same thing we did for the command
Low-ons
console.
or whatever. Do like what we did with the Jacob's ladder, where we just plastered it and then made it look smooth.
No,
that's
I'm gonna use Formica,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make a new set of these with Formica, and then after we laminate it, carve them out, so it'll look really slick. The only thing I don't know what I'm gonna do is for the edges. I don't know if I want to do edge banding or what, so we'll see.
So much fun with that.
Yeah, edge banding kind of sucks.
Though we do have the bit for it for the router.
We do, so I might just do that. But yeah, carve a tabletop, and then our next step really is getting 3 sheets of Formica and doing the plates right.
Yep.
Well, no, we'll do the tabletop, then we'll sort out the output stand.
Right.
And once we know where all our holes are with the output circuit, then we can program and cut.
So now is the big firing contacts up on top too?
Yeah, it's gonna be up on top.
Just wondering.
Starting to look like something, Batman.
Yep.
It looks really sexy from this side. That's cool.
Well, I know you and your fetish with, the diamond plate. You'll love the other side just as much.
Hey, I like diamond plate.
Put this back in, and I'll do the same on the
Carve the top, and then we'll start working on output rails.
Those of you watching who just saw me pat the burger, it's okay. It's a turkey burger. It's not a real burger. I'd never do that to real meat. Never, ever do this to a real burger. Ever. Unless you're Chris Boden.
I don't do that to my burger.
I've seen it.
Oh, what, the smush to get all the grease out?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do that on mine. Right before I take it off, I do that. Smush out the excess grease. Because that doesn't get the bun all goopy. I don't like the grease, man.
I know you. It's the flavor.
I don't like the grease.
You can watch the grease separate from the flavor.
Yeah.
It's worth leaving a little bit of grease in there. Trust me.
I don't like the grease.
I'm a fat guy cooking.
You're the fat guy. I'm not a fat guy, because I don't eat all the grease and shit. Yeah. Also, I'm not a fag, so I don't eat the turkey burgers.
So it's starting to come together.
Are you happy with it yet?
Not really. I'm gonna still end up with cables on the floor, and that was part of the thing I didn't want. But sometimes you have to make compromises. Something dying?
Huh?
That high-pitched tone?
No, it's the lathe.
Oh. I'm used to being the death of a computer somewhere.
No, they got the lathe going out there.
Oh.
You having issues, Bill?
I can't remember my childhood.
You probably don't want to.
That's probably right. Okay. You getting good video, good angle there?
Oh yeah, this is awesome.
Everybody and their brother wants to see Bill struggle to plug things in from the back of a rack. The sequel, Bill Plugs Things In 2. It's even worse than you think. Okay, can you plug the next insert cable in and pass it down?
Yeah, I can do that.
So, give me.
Where's it at?
The cable is on the other table's corner. The other.
Ah, I got it. All right.
And if you can plug that into channel 3.
Yeah, give me a second.
No, it must be done now.
And on 3.
And then through the top hole. Thank you. It shall be beautiful. Hopefully. Alright, next one, please.
Okay. Channel 4?
Yep. I thought about actually making these cables because they're like they're like $10 a piece.
Okay.
But then I figured I'd rather just get the job done. But you know, it's one of those things where I probably could have made them for $5 a piece. Or something. What?
Dave says food's ready.
Sweet. Okay. Here. No, never mind. But the idea for this whole thing is that what I'd love to do, and what I'm trying to do, maybe 90% there, is everything's off the floor.
Okay.
So we can slide things around and clean and mop and sweep, and everything is kind of... If you've ever worked at a McDonald's or something like it, everything's on wheels for a reason. So you can like just easily scoot stuff around and clean and keep everything nice. Maybe it's OCD, but that's what I'm going for.
There's burgers, dude.
I know, I'm gonna go wash my hands.
So what's going on, Bill?
Getting close to being done.
You got that monitor working.
I got that running.
I thought it was cool that everybody on the IRC was freaking out, saying, "It's fading out, it's fading out," and they didn't realize it was the sync.
Yeah, well, somehow we'll fix that.
There's no way you fix that.
Well, that's got like sync dials on it. I don't know. Maybe it's a matter of...
No way you get that.
I don't.
So what's going on?
So most of it's up. The audio feeds from both computers are up. The computer that powers the display is a little underwhelming.
The display doesn't have speakers?
The display does not have speakers, but
Okay.
it comes through the mixing console.
Okay.
So, because that's going to, part of that I want to be our phone. That's going to be our phone. And I haven't decided if I want to put a webcam up there or something yet, but that's going to be the phone for the radio.
Okay.
Go through that system. So we could take people, if they Skype in, we can throw them up here and we can all see them.
That's sexy.
But, so anyway, so I'm still kind of nitpicking at it and whatnot, but the live stream right now on it probably has music playing out, so I was just about to go to master control and check the audio and make sure that it's...
And we can grab those little monitor speakers.
Sure.
Alright, let's go. To master control!
Let me grab some headphones real quick. See, I still have this side of the desk to reassemble, but it's getting there. It's all coming together.
The desk needs more monitors watching IRC. Like maybe another computer down here.
Radio doesn't need distractions. When the people on radio are paying attention to each other, that's when you get good radio.
Okay.
IRC is fine, and definitely the radio, sorry, the phone is like the way I want people to interact with the show, because then they're actually part of the show. So, oh, you only got 10 minutes, right?
Yeah. Cricket's here, fighting.
Hi.
Bye.
Just like that. This is normally where I wield the power of Steven, because he's normally animating. He'll pop out through that door going, "Hi!"
See, you could have just yelled for him. He was in there.
I could have. But you gotta use the power of Steven sparingly.
Do you need me to unlock the door? Yeah.
I'm already halfway up the ladder.
Well, this has a key too. Just doing that out there.
Here at the Geek Group, we've invented a new fundraising strategy. You can now purchase impressively tiny coins we've compressed using high-energy magnetism. We induce a current pulse of 100,000 amps into a copper wire coiled around a golden dollar, dime, or quarter, producing very powerful opposing magnetic fields that compress a quarter to the diameter of a dime. which you then receive in a lovely commemorative package along with the satisfaction that can only come from helping the Geek Group build our endowment, which in turn will allow us to put membership fees, donations, and sponsorships towards furthering the organization rather than just maintaining it. Carry a lightning bolt in your pocket, available at thegeekgroup.org.
Hi.
Hey man, just went up a fire escape.
I came up right behind you. I just had to stop recording for a second. Here, these are the monitor speakers for you to use. These little JBLs?
The fat guy. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll work great. You got 2 of them right there.
You gotta find
And
the driver one.
you want a little amp. But you can just hang a wall anchor screw. They'll hang right on the wall. Your life's set.
That's perfect. Yeah, I'll just find a little amp and boom.
Yeah, it's easy.
Although I was thinking of taking one of those too, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
So everything's patchable on real time. Maybe that's good. That's a little overkill. Of course, that's the nature of this place. It's all good.
Now you gotta monitor it from the live channel and see how it sounds.
I don't actually know how to do that.
You bring up a computer with the thing.
Well, we could go back to that.
Yeah, that's a great way to
Is
do it.
everybody gone? I can switch it to radio if I'm done with it now.
I don't even want to know what some of this shit goes to. Where's the speakers that go to this? That'd be a great set of monitor speakers. Where are they?
Looks like a subwoofer.
It is. It's a sub, but there'll be a set of satellites that go to it.
So the next little thing we'll play with is getting the live feed from here to there, so we can like watch the live feed from there. So,
Okay. Wouldn't it
baby
be cool
steps.
if we had radio up here in this empty space just sitting there?
Cramped. I don't like this space.
Kind of cramped. It's bigger space than the one you got. Plus, it's got the live stream right here. It's such an amazing idea. It's the best idea ever. Hey, look at that sunset on the weather cam. Yeah, I gotta get somebody up there to open it up and clean out all the spiders.
There's a spider living inside. Just
There's like 50 spiders living inside.
Happy and warm up there. Yeah. So, the primary systems are back up. Now it's just making everything look a little bit better. But I think you're right. We'll eventually end up there. Well, let's just give it a little bit more time. However, I don't know. I keep thinking I want to take some of these cameras and put them to work.
I'd love you to have a better camera up there.
How do you do it, I swear? Is that door unlocked?
The studio?
Yeah.
Alright.
We went through it. I don't know if it's unlocked.
We came out though. Everything's open going out.
I don't know.
Let's go this way.
So yeah, put some of those cameras to use in radio, but I don't know how I would put them there and not have them be in
Tripod?
the way at the same time.
Wall
Yeah,
mount.
tripods take a
Wall mount.
Sure.
Wall mount. It's easy. Oh, hey, I gotta go.
Hard to operate a camera. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work.
All right, you rock on that. I want to check out Marcus. Marcus!
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm trying to get the hard drive out.
Why?
It's got an administrative password on it.
So?
Don't know that.
Is it a Windows box? When you boot it, does it boot to Windows or Linux?
Windows.
Okay, and you can't get logged into Windows?
No. It pops up as administrative, then it needs a password.
Boot it. I'll show you how to hack it. Alright, you guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden, that's today's Captain's Blog. I am not going to teach you all how to hack a Windows logon password, because wow, the shit I'll get in for that one. So, we'll be back tomorrow. See ya.
I learned how to run a machine shop.
Set up an enterprise level server.
Program 9-foot robots.
Make lightning!
Edit video.
I'm building a radio station.
Light bulb terrarium.
A high-performance electric car.
I'm a CNC geek.
Computer geek!
Robot geek.
Physics geek!
AV geek.
I'm a radio geek.
Craft geek.
Car buff.
No matter what kind of geek you are, we've got a place for you here at the Geek Group. Come join us. We build awesome.